Pan, Guocheng, the President and the CEO, many thanks indeed for coming in today.
Sure.
I said fortune favours the brave. It is a rough market. You are pricing at the low end of the range.
Right.
Is that a bad start to today or not?
I don't think so. And I think Hanking's strategy is to build up a long-term financing platform for long-term international development and growth. And I think we try to build up our ability to deliver value for long-term for the, to the shareholders. So we don't care, we care less about the short-term undervaluation because of the negative macro markets. I think we are going to build up our core assets in terms of quality iron ore resources through the exploration and also finding the high-quality projects for acquisitions. I think for long term, I think that's going to help. As long as this platform is built up.
So how much do you plan to raise, and also where will the money be going? You mentioned M&A just then.
Right.
Is it going to go to acquisitions?
I think partially we will go to the acquisitions. We do have some targets, at this point. I think particularly for the international projects.
And you mentioned, of course, the iron ore story. You've got 4 iron ore mines northeast China.
Right.
Vale in Brazil said that supply of iron ore is quite tight at the moment. Mm-hmm. That's a bit of a concern. Is it quite tight or not?
At this point, I think still quite tight. I think in China, I think the demand and supply equations at this point, the iron ore products is basically still in short in terms of the supply. I think China, has been, and I believe, still going to be the driving engine for the iron ore markets in the next years. As long as China's steel industry, is expanding, I think the iron ore market is going to be, expanding. So that's my view.
You're at the very heart of Chinese industrial production and, of course, Chinese manufacturing with iron ore.
Right.
Some say that China's perhaps slowing down a little bit, even though growth is still very strong.
Right.
Being at the heart of it, do you see continued strength in China? Is it a very robust economy?
I still believe that the China economy overall is very robust, and the GDP level is still going to be running at high levels, even though it's going to be slowed down a little bit next few years. But I think that's going to be sufficient to support the iron ore markets. I think an overall mineral commodities industry.
Many tuning into this would say, Hanking, how profitable would it be going forward? I mean, how much boost do you expect to have in the next 12 months with the demand for iron ore?
I think we do have the plan, for the, profit forecasts. I think at this point, I think we have, closing to that target. I think we will deliver what we promised.
It has been a very rough third quarter for commodities overall, absolutely being pummeled, being hit very hard. As iron ore for the next fourth quarter, do you see the prices holding their own or going up?
I think the last few months the overall mineral commodities, were hit very hard. Fortunately, the iron ore market, is still very robust. I think that in the next few months, the iron ore market is still okay.
And Hanking, at the middle of this again, do you see just progress going forward? And where is the demand coming from for your products?
All the, 95% of our products are sold locally in Liaoning province.
So that reflects the Chinese growth story. It continues.
Yes, that's true.
Thanks for coming in, and good luck with today's IPO. Many thanks indeed for coming in there.
Thank you.
Of Hanking. Thank you much indeed.